Welcome along. It is Tuesday, and it's time for that day again. Qualifying guide time, strategy guide, already prepared, waiting for you to dive in to see what strategies you need for this week's qualifying round. Coming to a return of Formula 1 after the summer break, we have now the Belgium Grand Prix event here in F1 Clash. So let's dive into it. Let's see what we've got in store and then get into our strategy guide. Now remember, Wednesday is random entry groups. Thursday and Friday groups are more designed around your recent performance. So Wednesday, make sure it is random. Don't lose heart if you struggle to qualify. So we mentioned that it is the Belgian Grand Prix, and here it is. The Belgian GP loaded into our screens, our race games, and these are the parts and drivers that are boosted this week. Carlos Sainz receives a 10% stat boost. Last week, Albon. This week, Sainz. So epic, rare, and common. We've also got two car parts receiving a 10% stat boost, Supernova and Gale Force. All that will come into play from Wednesday, and you will be able to use those parts with an extra 10% in duels as well. Now let's take a look. It looks like they've increased rewards this week again. 300 epics for champions, 150, 76 all the way down to 38 if you are in junior. Now, legendary drivers this weekend not permitted because we have an F1 race. So no legendary drivers will be used in any GP tier. Now, sponsor tasks for the week. If you're racing in Champions, it's all about race points. This means you can score 47 plus an extra 5 if you use Sainz level 1 or above. You can gain an additional 4, so you could score 51, and you could use a rare Sainz. You have got blue common Sainz in Challenger for an extra 3 race points, and Junior, one of those car parts for an extra 2 race points. So Champion for plus 5 to get you 52, all the way down to Junior where you can get 49. Is 100% worth the risk to use one of these parts or one of the drivers to get that extra sponsor task. Now, what do we got for circuits? It is no surprise to see Spa at race number 1 in the dry conditions. We have got Vegas for race number 2, also in the dry. We have got Silverstone again, race number 3. They love a bit of Silverstone wet lately. And then race number 4, we have got Zandvoort in the dry. So we're going to cover everything you need to know. We're going to cover the track stats. We're going to cover the strategies that you need to do in either Junior, Challenger, Contender and Champions. We're going to give you the boosts that feature both of those track stats. And we're going to tell you which or where to use DRS and where to push and conserve. It's the ultimate guide. Let me know down below in the comments which GP tier are you entering this week. Junior, Challenger, Contender or Champions. Let me know down in the comments. So, with that, we are ready for our qualifying guide. All I ask is that you hit the like button and comment the answer to that question below. Good luck in your qualifying rounds. Let's get your qualifying guide out for the Belgian Grand Prix. Spa. In dry conditions then, tyre management drivers are required at the Spa Belgium circuit, so make sure you're selecting tyre management drivers because they are, the higher the stat, the faster they are going to go. You also require a power unit setup at this circuit, so make sure to add your power unit parts to go racing around Spa. Now it is 6 laps to come, and it is pretty much a one-stop strategy. Junior, if you're just starting out, most likely a 2-2-2 or a free hard. If not, you're in Challenger or Contender. Free medium is pretty easy to use. Also Champion in there as well with the softs. Obviously we've got your tyre management recommendations. You are going to be absolutely fine with them tyre managements. Now, above my big fat head, we have got the boosts that feature both tyre management and power unit. You've got Butterfly, Surf, Dead Fast and Frost. Heavily feature tyre management and power unit. We've also got Iron Force, Pretzel, Dragon and Instinct, which also feature both of these. Now in the middle we have your track map. Top on this track map, Eau Rouge, top of Eau Rouge down the straight, incredible DRS zone. You will make numerous positions, so save your DRS for that. top of Eau Rouge and straight. You can use DRS down the final sector, not as strong though. But if you're not using DRS, make sure to conserve down both of them straights. Now also remember, this middle sector of Belgium, it is so good for overtaking. So try and save some power unit as well for that middle sector. It is a good track for some good points. Las Vegas in the dry. Track stats are overtaking drivers. That is what you need at Las Vegas. And a speed setup on your car. That's how you're going to get the most out of those conditions. Now here we are with a 6-lap circuit. And it predominantly features the one stop. That is the best conditions. It's hard for junior, medium for challenger and contender, softs for champion. You can see your recommended tyre management either side, where it gives you enough pushing power in there as well. Now, all our boosts featured above, of course, are overtaking and speed boosts. So the best 3 that we recommend are Firework, Eternal Flame, and Street Shark. There are other boosts available: Skull, Eclipse, Taurus, Unstoppable, Hex, and Warrior. You can use other boosts outside of that, but we're just giving you the boosts that are going to get the most out of your car. Now, middle track map. 3 places to conserve that power unit. If you are not using DRS, every single straight is an opportunity to gain back a lot of power unit so that you can attack in the limited number of corners we have. However, of course, DRS players, you want to be attacking full speed down them straights using DRS where you can. Silverstone in the wet. Tyre management drivers are required around this circuit, with a speed setup being required as well. So make sure to pick your drivers and pick your parts around those track stats. Now it is an 8-lap circuit this year, so we have got the 2-stop strategy down in Junior and Challenger. And we do believe that Contender and Champion will be the ones that are both rocking the 1-stop strategy of the 4-4. Now remember as well, if you're using a tyre management boost, you are going to get tyre management addition of stats. So you might be able to then venture into Contender strategies if you're in Challenger, for example. The boosts above my head, Deadfast, Eternal Flame, and Eagle are the 3 best boosts around here. And we've got that track map in the middle, which gives you 4 places to conserve your power unit. A lot of red attacking zones through the corners as well. Remember, if you're using DRS and you've got it used to use once a lap maybe, you've got the Wellington straight or the Hanger straight that you can use it on, and you can absolutely fly. But when you're not using DRS, make sure to conserve and gain some power unit back. Zandvoort dry conditions. Track stats are defensive drivers around here, with a cornering setup being required at Zandvoort. We have got 8 laps to come, and pretty much only a 2-stop happens in Junior, where you've got the softs, the medium, and mediums being used. Now, you are going to pretty much go to the 1-stop strategy in Challenger, Contender, and Champion, with the mediums featuring heavily. But we've also got very top level, a 4-soft when you get to the end of your epics in Series 12 or wherever you may be. 95 tyre management can get you some softs. Now, the boosts above the top of my head feature both defending and cornering. We have got Hook, Movember, and Prince. You've also got Jin, Sar, Cranberry, Reindeer, and Downforce that feature both track stats. And we've got the track map in the middle. DRS down the home straight is the best place to use it, where there is 3 other straights. Basically, conserve your power unit in blue. Obviously, if you're using DRS, use red. It is a very tough track, is Zandvoort, but you can overtake through the corners, highlighted in red. So make sure to push through them sections.